Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 20 Seconds for 20-Somethings. It's been a while. We're back with a new season where I try to give some pretty okay advice for questions I have no idea what you're going to ask, and I try and keep it at 20 seconds. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's really hit or miss, but we're going to give it a shot for this season. First up, I believe we have Lee. Lee, is your hair still flowing in the wind? What's going on?
It is. I'm sweating. That's actually what my question's about.
Okay.
I was just wondering, since I know that sometimes you also suffer with the same sweat on camera, issue, what you found is the most constructive to help that problem.
I think it's a mental game. I really do, Lee. I think if you think that you're calm and you keep that heart rate low, and you also, try and minimize the sources of heat around you. Like sometimes lights give off more heat than we think.
Yeah, this one's pretty hot.
Maybe you could put something in front of it to kind of like diffuse it a little bit, so you're still getting the light, but you're not getting all the heat from the light.
I'm liking this film answer.
I'm trying to kind of go back to my roots here, even though it's been a year and a half since I've been a film major. But
thank you so much for your advice.
Yeah, no problem, Lee. Who's up next? Nate? I miss Nate.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Nate.
Nice to be asking you questions again.
I miss you, bud.
So my question is, my roommate likes to mess with me. He likes to hide my stuff. Like he'll take my phone, he'll hide it in his room, and then he'll make me go on a scavenger hunt for it. So my question is, what is a good way to get him back?
What is a good way to get him back? All right, so Natalie lives with me, and she tried getting me a few times because I'm probably slightly OCD, and she was making like everything a little bit crooked, and like she took this clock down and just hit it. Did you not do that, Natalie?
I so did, and it failed miserably.
Luckily, I was just too busy to even notice, but I would say do small things and work your way up. And also, there's always the classic, just hide somewhere and scare them half to death. Someone did that to me at work the other day. They hid in one of the bathrooms and scared me, and I think I pissed my pants. But just try and do something that's simple. Don't overthink it, and then kind of let them know who's boss.
All right.
No problem. Oh, wow. Editor really cut him off quick. Who's up next? Chris. Chris is standing up. Wow, he's tall. Look at that.
Hello. I'm cooking dinner. I'm sorry. But how do I tell one of my friends that he has a drinking problem?
You go, hi, friend, you have a drinking problem. And if that doesn't go over that well, I think the best thing you can do is just be supportive of him, kind of drop some subtle hints, maybe try and wean him off a little bit. Give examples and reasons why you think he has a drinking problem, but also only do this if it's someone that you feel comfortable with. If it's someone you're not so comfortable with, I go to a friend that they are comfortable with and talk to them and have that person talk to the person with the drinking problem, if that made any sense. If this is one of your roommates, I imagine you could just kind of like whip them upside the head and say like, dude, you're an alcoholic.
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem, Chris. Enjoy dinner. Who is up next? Oh, so Keith just totally skipped Natalie. I don't know where she went.
Skip Natalie. Okay.
Totally
here's my question. I have no source of income, and I am going through money like that, and I don't even realize that I'm spending money. How do I stop spending money and save?
This is the most simple, stupid answer that anyone will tell you, and I know it's dumb, but just set a budget.
Michael, I do that.
Well, you're obviously not doing a good job at it, so you should kind of rework it. Maybe talk to a financial planner, find a CPA, maybe. I don't know. But just take your money that you have, give yourself a weekly allowance, plan it out. This much is going to go to food. This much is going to go to fun. This much is going to go to clothes, whatever you need to split it up as, and hold yourself accountable. And also, don't be afraid to look for the deals. Find those coupons, get your cash back. Be a smart shopper. That's my advice.
Thank you.
Don't offer to buy people dinner when they offer to pay for it. Natalie, we skipped you, but you're back.
I'm back. So, Michael, my question is, I'm terrible at public speaking. My voice gets shaky and my face gets all red when I try to give presentations. How in the world do I get over this?
I think that's something that if you have people you can practice with friends, maybe read them something that you're going to present, or even just having more fluid conversations and just dominating the conversation a little bit more yourself, just to get some time in practicing speaking. But also it's totally a mind game as well, because I understand how you can say that and then you get in the moment and you start shaking and freaking out, because I've had that happen to myself too. But I will give you a little compliment right here. You're on this show and you do a great job, and I can't tell if you're shaking or not, maybe because you're rocking back and forth in the rocking chair, but you do a good job, and don't put yourself down. Fake it till you make it. Act confident. People will buy anything.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Matt. Next up.
Hey,
Oh,
Michael.
Max, I just
Hey.
really love your lighting. I just wanted to tell you that. My Apple
Aw.
light, my literal Apple light is not doing so hot right now. But
Oh, I appreciate that. The trick is the cheapest lighting you can find. But I have a question for you, Michael.
yes.
I have an iPhone project due for a film class, and I have no idea what to do. What do I do?
I mean, if the professor has flat out told you that's not something that needs to be difficult and it can be something that's pretty simple,
How did you
don't
know?
overthink it. Don't overthink it. Do something you're passionate about. Take it as an opportunity to do something that you maybe wanted to do anyway, and then you can get a good grade for it because it's such a simple project. Find something that you want to share with people. Short and concise, sweet, to the point, no drama. Film it and be done.
Sweet. I'll have to do that. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome, Max. I turned on this light to wash dishes and I didn't turn it down, and now it's throwing my lighting off completely. Because hi, Caden, hi.
Michael,
Did you wash the air fryer basket and put it back underneath the cabinets?
I did not. That's the one thing you guys never let me watch.
We're trying to figure out who put it there. Anyway, what's your question, Caden?
It wasn't me. Okay, so Michael, I'm going home this weekend for the first time all semester. And as you know, I just got my nose pierced. And my 86-year-old grandmother is going to see me. How do I go about this, bud?
I think there's certain things that you just kind of have to embrace. If you made the decision to get that nose ring, you should have thought about it when you got it. And if you think that it was a bad idea, you shouldn't have done it. I don't know how nose rings work. Can you take it out?
No, I can't take it out for the next 6 to 8 months.
Well, then you got to face it. You got to just own it and just be confident. It's your decision. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I went to a family gathering once and I had, this is so disgusting. Show you sharing this. I'm sorry, Keith's Facebook. I had hickeys all over my neck. And it was the most embarrassing thing of my life. And it was like in the summer. I couldn't do anything to cover it up. And I just kind of had to own it and accept it. And my dad made fun of me. So I think that's what you got to do with your nose ring.
Sounds good.
One of our viewers says that maybe you can suggest that it's fake. And then, unfortunately, though, that might backfire, and they might say, take it out right now, though. Wear a mask.
A mask.
That is genius. Who said that?
Yo, hold on. Shout out to everybody.
Nate said that. Nate, genius idea. I agree with that. Kaden, wear a mask. You're with your grandparents. Your grandparents are vulnerable anyway, right? They're elderly. Wear a mask. You have no
There
reason
we go. Thank you. There's going to be a mask worn.
Way to go, Nate's awesome. All right, Kaden, good luck. Way to go, Nate. That's awesome. Hi, Amanda.
Hi. All right. So my question for you, this is like something we were talking about earlier. How do I deal with this issue where I feel so confused and ugly when I look at myself on StreamYard because I'm backwards?
I know. I struggle with this myself. Look, I'm going to throw Annie on the spot. You probably can't see her, but there's Annie. Annie, can you give a brief demonstration of what I did when I saw myself backwards for the first time?
So I don't have a blanket to throw over my head, but basically he put a blanket over his head and started rocking back and forth and smiling.
It was a really rough situation for me, and maybe you're handling it better than I did. But I would say you just gotta be confident. And if you just want to maybe not look at yourself on the screen and just look directly into the camera.
That's a good idea.
Or just maybe completely close the tab. Sometimes I've done that. Or you can practice with yourself, just get your phone and get an app. I even know TikTok does it, the inverted filter, and just kind of accept that's who you are, and you're beautiful for who you are, and you should never change that. That's what you gotta remember.
Oh, thanks, Michael. I feel better.
Yes, Jenna said in the comments, "You're gorgeous." Amanda.
Oh, thanks, Jenna.
Good luck, Amanda. I have the same issue. It really sucks. I don't know. We'll get used to it though. All right, who's up next? Sydney.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Sydney.
So I have a totally random question, but kind of serious. So this summer, I would like to stay in Rhode Island so that I can keep working at my job that's in East Greenwich. Now, you, a local Rhode Islander, do you happen to know any surrounding towns around East Greenwich that are a good living town, somewhere safe, somewhere reasonably priced? I'm open to any suggestions.
So my Nana lives in Cranston, and you can move into her basement. You just need to take her to her doctor's appointments and grocery shopping, so I don't have to anymore.
Oh, okay.
Number one, she'll cook for you. She'll do your laundry. She'll do everything.
All right. I'm sold.
East Greenwich is kind of a central location. So around that, Cranston, Warwick area, obviously they're major cities, but they're huge. Some areas are nicer than others. I mean, there's some beautiful areas of Warwick on the water, and there's some not so hot areas of Warwick. Same thing for Cranston. There's some nice areas, not so nice areas. But just being that they're large and very central, I'm sure you could find something that's rather affordable there. And it's nice because you're so central. You can like pop over to Providence in 10 minutes. You can get down to URI in like 25 minutes. It's like, it's just a nice location. That's where I would like to live maybe after I graduate. And if I'm still working in the Cranston area, further down the road, I'd like to live somewhere else. But like to start off, I think being in this state, it's just central the better. Because
it is a nice area because you could get anywhere.
Exactly.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem. If anyone wants to know, Nana's number is 401-943-8825. Thank you very much. Hi, Nick.
Hey, Michael. I got a question for you. So I've got one more semester left of school, but my job just switched my hours to Monday through Friday and weekends off. So that's going to make it kind of tough. What do you got for me? Anything?
I would say, I mean, being the last semester, it's not something you want to put off. You just want to get it done. I totally get that. And obviously not everyone's work is flexible, so you have to kind of listen to what work is telling you to do. It's going to come down to budgeting your time. Maybe you get up a little earlier. Maybe you stay up a little later. Take the end of the day and the beginning of the day and make a block of time you can get some work done. Because it's important that, you know, you're focusing on your social life and your own mental health on the weekends. You should not be working yourself to death. That sucks, especially towards the end. You don't want to do that. So I think really just holding yourself accountable and staying on task with every free time you have when there's nothing more important to do when you're not at work, but also striking that balance with making sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're not overworking yourself.
I like that advice. Thank you.
You're welcome, Nick. No problem. Does anyone else have any questions? Anyone else want to come back on? Anyone got anything else to add before I wrap it up? Does the producer/editor have any questions? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, Chris is back. Chris is making food. What's going on? Chris is muted.
I don't know why I'm back, but I'm done making food.
What'd you make?
I made steak and rice.
That's awesome. I want to make that TikTok pasta for the third time tonight. The one with like the tomatoes and the block of cheese, and you've probably never seen it.
No, I don't have TikTok, so
keep it that way. Keep it that way. But with that being said, thank you so much for joining us for this first installment of the 20 Seconds for 20-Somethings. My name is Michael, and I'm joined here with my TikTok famous Lamp. And we'll see you back here next week, hopefully. I hope, fingers crossed. Enjoy your week.